Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is the first official video I'm filming in 2016, so I hope your 2016 has been off to a great start. So I'm in a bit of a different location today. I'm in the French mountains. I'm going to swivel you right now so that you can see what I'm seeing because it's so beautiful and I have to share it with you, but if I was facing that way we'd have like some awkward camera lighting disaster situation. Anyway, today's video is going to be a Q&A video. So I asked on Twitter and Instagram if you guys had any questions for me, and hint hint, if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, my usernames will be linked on the screen right now. So I'm gonna jump into my phone, which has this really cute chubby unicorn case on it, just FYI. Juliet says, if you had a YouTube family, who would your brother, sister, mum and dad be? My sister would definitely be Estee because I feel like she's kind of part of me anyway, and we're always on the same, we're 24/7 on the same page, and if I'm down she's up and she'll pick me up, and if she's down and I'm up I'll pick her up, and it just, we have a good little balance situation going on, so she'd definitely be my sister. My YouTube brother I think would have to be Casper Lee, even though I think he would prank you the whole freaking time and that would probably get annoying. I just think he's so funny. My YouTube mum would have to be easy answer, Caroline Hirons, because I mean she's a mum in real life, but she's also, I don't know, I just feel like myself around her because she's a mum, if that makes sense. We went on a press trip together at the beginning of Vlogmas. If you guys have seen that vlog, you'll know what I was talking about, where I forgot my keys, and I never really do that if I'm by myself unless I'm with like a mummy figure that mummies me, because I know they're thinking for me, if that makes any sense at all. And then my YouTube dad would have to be Casey Neistat because he's just so freaking cool. Can we just take a moment for him because he's so cool. He is so cool. I'm going to leave all their channels down below. What are your objectives for 2016? My main one is to really work on my relationship with myself. I feel like when I look at my behavior and things, this is gonna get deep, I'm just warning you, I react really quickly to things. I either snap or something will affect me really badly and I'll take something really personally. Something like work related won't go my way and I'll get really sad and down about it. I really want to practice being more mindful, I guess, so that these little things don't affect me so much, to see more positively and let negative emotions just like slide through me rather than letting them affect me really badly, knowing that like, okay, this didn't go my way, but that's fine because it's just a tiny thing, and if it didn't work now, maybe it will work in a couple of months time or something. That's my number one. If you guys want me to like give you updates on how that's going or like what I'm doing to practice mindfulness and that kind of thing, then let me know. Maybe I'll talk about it more in a vlog or something like that. Jasmine says, are there any countries on your to visit list in 2016? I'm not a huge traveler, even though you guys see me do a lot of travel vlogs and things. I'm not a huge traveler. It's never really like my idea to be like, I really want to go to this place, but in 2015 I did enjoy traveling a lot more, so now I've actually added places to my to travel list which I've never done before. So one of them is Japan. I really want to go to Japan. I really want to see their different culture, and I also want to go to Bodrum. I remember my sister went there a couple of years ago and she loved it and she kept showing me pictures, and it's always been in the back of my mind like, that looks so beautiful. I really want to be there and just see the beauty. Julie Smith also says, what is one thing even your best friends don't know about you? I was actually discussing this last night. I think my mum told someone, it came up in conversation and she reminded me of this. Basically, when I was younger, I had a single bed, and on my single bed was every single stuffed animal you could ever imagine. Like, I hoarded stuffed animals. I still kind of have quite a few, but I just had so many of them on my bed to the point where I would sleep on the floor because I wanted my stuffed animals to get a good night's sleep on the bed, and there was no room for me on the bed anymore, so I would sleep on the floor because I wanted my stuffed animals to be comfy in the bed. Rad says, when do you feel lonely? Do you ever feel lonely? I mean, I can't speak for everyone in the whole world, but I feel like at some point in everyone's life, everyone must feel lonely, and I think the important thing to remember is when you're feeling lonely is that that's just a feeling, that's just an emotion, and even though I remember when I was feeling lonely, the loneliest I've like felt, you feel like it's the end of the world and like you're always going to be feeling like this, and you really need to remind yourself that It's just a feeling, it's just an emotion, it will pass. I feel like now I know that I can apply that to a lot of different things, with when you're feeling sad or when you're feeling anxious or any kind of negative emotion, it will pass. It's just an emotion, it's just a feeling, and you're not going to be feeling like that forever. Mary says, what do you love most about your sister Hannah? I love how chilled she is. She's so chilled out. Something affects her. She's still so chilled about it, and she probably doesn't feel like she's chilled, but I watch her and I'm like, you're so chilled. She's just like very zen and calm on the inside, if that makes sense. Would you rather have the perfect hair day every day or no body or facial hair but still have normal hair on your head? So this is a funny one because I don't have the perfect hair day every day. Obviously I style my hair and I curl my hair on a regular basis, so I'm used to doing that anyway. So can I take the second option where I still do my hair and curl my hair or whatever, and then I don't have body hair? Which charity challenge was the most personally challenging for you? All of them were super challenging. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about right now, by the way, throughout Vlogmas I did a series of 5 charity challenges to raise money and awareness for Caldwell children. So I'll link them below and on the screen right now so you guys can check them out, because there were quite a few that really pushed me and really challenged me to get outside my comfort zone. I jumped in a freezing lake, I did the Macarena in public places, I went around the whole day with like the worst makeup look you've ever seen, like purple overlined lips, green and blue, no, it was like orange and blue eyeshadow, just like really hilarious makeup. I went round to Hyde Park on a space hopper and I got dropped to the middle of nowhere with no phone and £10, and I had to make it home. I talk about all the challenges in the actual videos themselves. At the time I didn't feel like it was going to be that much of a challenge leading up to it, like as much as it actually ended up being. I was already scared to go and jump in the lake because I have a bit of a fear of the unknown and things underneath me, and I knew it would be cold, and then when I got there it just like times 10 and I was absolutely petrified. I even said that I couldn't do it, and I was like, well, you know what, I just can't do this.
Breathe. You're not exhaling, yeah?
You think of another challenge,
Not really.
But I did end up doing it with some lovely encouragement, but I think at the time that one was the one where I was just like, I actually cannot do this. Oh my god, I don't think I can do this. But it just shows you that you can do it even when you think you can't. Will you do an apartment tour? I got so many questions about doing an apartment tour, and I don't want to speak too soon, but I just want to give you guys a heads up that I might potentially be moving this year, so let's see. I don't want to say I will be because it could not happen, so maybe then I'll do an apartment tour, or let me know if you guys want to see any like home decor hauls or stuff like that. I will keep you posted on the apartment tour and the move. I'll probably announce it on Snapchat first because that one is like the most instant. Luika says, what was your highlight moment of 2015? I've been thinking about this, and I think one of my top highlights was the pajama party that I did for Caldwell children during Vlogmas. I'm just freaking out because look how amazing this looks. Oh my gosh. Where you guys could buy tickets and we got to hang out in our pajamas and watch a movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have one. They look nice. Okay, this is so weird. I can't. Hey everyone, we're all just hanging out in our pajamas. This is so weird. I can't. This is actually like the best day ever. Oh my god. That was something really special to me because that was something I planned from scratch. It was exactly how I wanted it to be, and when I actually got to the event I got so overwhelmed that I was just kind of like sitting there like, whoa, this is happening. This is happening, because you plan something and you think about it so much and you plan this bit and that bit and this tiny thing and that tiny thing, and then all of a sudden it like comes together and you're like, it was just an unbelievable feeling, and it was so unbelievable to be able to like sit down and chat to you guys. I feel like at meetups sometimes it's all a bit rushed, whereas this was like a hangout session basically, so it was amazing. I definitely want to do more stuff like that in 2016. If you were invisible, where would you visit first? I would probably, this is going to be a random one, but I would probably want to visit like a makeup factory, because I've never been to one and I really want to see like the process of something being made and then put into the pan or put into its palette and then put into the wrap and then putting into the packaging. I think that would be such a cool thing to watch. I'm just dying to go to a makeup factory, so I think that would be where I went with my invisible cloak first. What has been your favourite holiday this year? I've been sitting here for like 4 minutes thinking about this. I'm going to say one of my top. I'm not going to say this is my top because I can't decide my top. I think it was when my sister and I went to France at the beginning of May, I think it was. It was just really relaxed and fun. I did vlog, so I'll link my vlog on the screen right now. I think because my sister had been away at university for quite a while and then she came back and we got to go on holiday together, I really enjoyed like being the two of us again. Where can I find some affordable jewellery like yours? Any suggestions? I always notice how nice yours is. That's sweet. My favourite affordable jewellery brands, the first one is Gorkana. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you'll see I've been talking about them for years. I love their jewellery. Another one is Wanderlust & Co. They have gorgeous things as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Q&A video. Please let me know if there are any videos you'd like to see me doing in 2016. Please leave them in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys would like to see more of on my channel this year. I'm gonna end it here because it's time to head up those mountains. If you want to see what else I'm getting up to today, I am vlogging, so make sure you guys check that out. I think it might have already gone up, I'm not sure. I'll link it below if it has, and I will see you in a couple of days time with another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye! Helmet hair is gonna be on fleek right now. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Shake it off. We've come to this place called Cat Horn and it's all outside, so it looks so nice. This is what the restaurant looks like. It's pretty packed. There are loads of people out today, I think because it's so sunny. The Anastasia, but I just find it much easier to apply and easier to blend, and I also find it lasts longer on my skin. The brush is very similar to the Anastasia one as well.